Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be going over this Grubhub driver review. So this video is going to be particularly useful for individuals who are looking to try Grubhub and are wondering if whether it's right for you or not. Now, just like with any food delivery gig service, you are going to have flexible hours. But on contrast to that, you are going to have to put hours in. So what I mean by that is with Grubhub, you can decide to work like 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, and 2 hours in the evening. But the fact is that you're still putting in 6 hours of work. Now the flexibility, I'd much rather have it that way, but sometimes there is a lot of downtime. So although you decide to put 2 hours in the afternoon, let's say you only spend like an hour actually delivering orders just because there's been an hour of downtime. Downtime is a really huge thing when it comes to gig delivery work and not just Grubhub in general. So my recommendation is that if you have downtime, make sure that you bring like a book to read or watch a YouTube video, just trying to make use of your time. For me, I tend to bring my laptop around everywhere just so that when there is downtime, I can just work on my laptop in my car while I wait for a new order to appear. Now with Grubhub delivery, my recommendation also is that you tend to have like some standards set. So my rule is that I don't accept anything less than $6, okay? People have different rules. There are some people who accept no less than $5. There are some people who won't accept anything less than $1 per mile. So it's more so up to you. Do know that there are going to be some really low ball orders like $3 for 6 miles, which is like 50 cents a mile. I really wouldn't recommend taking those. So before you start Grubhub, make sure that you have some standards set as far as which orders do you plan on taking. Now, aside from taking orders, you are going to get orders where there are no tips being sent. I've gotten them a lot of times where I've taken like a $6 order and the individual tipped $0. On contrast to that, I've also taken orders where I've taken like a $10 order and they've tipped like $25, okay? So it really ranges from person to person and from place to place. Depending on your place also, in the place that which I live in, there's parking everywhere. The streets are wide. I can easily pull over and deliver an order and then come back to my car. But unlike my place where it's more busier like in New York, where parking isn't readily available everywhere, it makes it harder to deliver or do gig work depending on where you live. So be familiar with your place is another tip as well. You want to make sure you know where the good restaurants are, know which restaurants are always getting delivery orders. So I've been doing Grubhub long enough to know that there's like 3 particular restaurants that always have to-go orders. And if I just park near them, I practically get like an instant order from that restaurant. So you have to familiarize yourself with the place in which you're delivering to, and also familiarize yourself with the restaurants that get a lot of orders. Now with Grubhub, it's probably on your mind deciding whether or not to do it. My recommendation also is that you just try it out just because it's on your mind. Try it out when it's during a busy period, but then also try it out when it's during a slow period. So try it out between like 5 to 8 p.m., but then also try it out between like 2 and 5 p.m. This will give you a good idea of what it's like to actually do Grubhub full time if you were to decide to do 9 hours of gig delivery work every single day. But I hope you found this video helpful, guys. That's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.